beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's Granny on the go. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, which is always one of my favorite days. Of course, I was in the house of the Lord today, and I hope you were too, because this is another beautiful day. Although it's hot, that the good Lord has given us, we shall rejoice and be glad in it always, okay? But anyway, Granny got some good news. Guess what? Ta-da! My Purple Seamoss. My girlfriend brought it back from St. Lucia. Hey! St. Lucia. St. Lucia's sea moss to me is one of the best, okay? Because, you know, sea moss is grown in certain waters. So, I love this one. I love the purple better. I've tried the gold. I've had both, actually. I have a lot of experience with sea moss. About 5 or 6 years, actually. When I first started taking sea moss, it was the gold. Didn't know anything about the purple, okay? Was all into the gold. As a matter of fact, me and my daughter had a little business. It was called Jackson Sea Moss. So we used to sell sea moss. We did really well with it too. That's when it was kind of fresh and new, and a lot of people were talking about it and wondering, well, what is sea moss? What does it do and all those things? So I'm gonna put all those things in the description as well, so you guys can get a little bit of knowledge and history on sea moss, okay? I love sea moss. It's good for me. I just enjoy it, especially now that I've heard about the purple. Probably about 1.5 years ago, I've learned about the purple from a holistic coach. Todd, where did Todd live? I think Todd lived in Nebraska somewhere. But anyway, I started ordering my Purple Seamoss from Todd, okay? And it did so much better because for me, again, you guys can tell I have allergies and sinuses really bad certain times of the year. But I found that the purple, which they say is much better, okay? Because you get more, it gives me a lot of energy. It clears up my digestive system, my sinus system. I mean, it does a lot of things. It gives me energy. And they say sea moss has 99 of the 102 minerals that our bodies need, okay? I'll also put some research in that in the description as well, so you guys can kind of read up on that a little bit. But this is also called Chandra's Crispy. Okay, that's what he called it, okay? I'll put that in the description in case I'm not pronouncing it right. But really good, really good. I mean, I'm so happy that I got this all the way from St. Lucia. Shout out to my girlfriend, Gloria. Thank you, Gloria, for bringing it back for me. So I'm going to make some sea moss. I'm not gonna make a lot, okay? Because this little bag right here goes a long way, okay? It goes a long way. And what I do is I soak mine. I had one of my daughter's friends came with her, and I was telling him that I was waiting for my sea moss to come. And he said, yeah, I made some sea moss. And he said he had chewed it or something. He didn't boil, he didn't let it soak overnight or, you know, cut it up, blend it up. He didn't do any of them. I'm like, how can you eat this stuff? Never figured that out, but, and we laughed about it, but no, I'm gonna show you how to make it. This is how you make sea moss, okay? So once again, what I typically use is spring water. Spring water. This is what I use. Squeeze some limes in it. Let it sit 24 hours, okay? To soak out all the things, because this is grown in the water in the sea. So we gotta make sure we get all the debris and all that stuff out of it, okay? So hold on one second. I'm gonna get some scissors here. Gonna cut it open. And I'm gonna leave more information on how you use it, how long you should keep it, because you should only keep this for about 30 days in your refrigerator, okay? I take 1 teaspoon in the morning and 1 tablespoon. I take a tablespoon in the morning and I take a tablespoon in the afternoon, okay? That's how I do it, after dinner, okay? Because I don't want too much energy when I'm ready to go to bed. But this right here, you'll see how much this will make, okay? So what I do, first of all, I break it up and I put it in a bowl, okay? That's what I do. And I break it up. I might use a little tad bit more. So I'm gonna make 2 jars. I'm gonna make a jar for 2 of my friends who wanna try it. So this is what it looks like, okay? It smells so good too. Looks a little bit like the marijuana. But that smells so good. Smells good, but it has a lot of dirt in it. I can see salt. It has a lot of salt and stuff in it. So what I do, put it in the bowl like this. Then I'm just gonna pour some water in it, okay? I normally just, until it's overflowing, until it's over top of it actually, okay? And you can start seeing the dirt now, start seeing the salt and all of the stuff that's underwater in it, okay? But that's what I do. And then, I'm gonna cut up a lime, guys. Gonna cut up a lime, okay? I'm gonna cut up a lime, okay? And I'm going to squeeze it in there, okay? Take this, squeeze it in, okay? Squeeze it in the water, okay? Squeeze it in the water, therefore it can do extra cleansing. Okay, I don't use vinegar for this because I don't want that vinegar taste, but I use limes because lime is a good cleanser too. So I just put all that in here, okay, and drop the whole thing in there, okay? And I do the other half. I just squeeze it, okay? Squeeze it into the bowl, okay? Let me set this back just a little bit so you guys can take a look and see what I'm doing, okay? Just squeeze it in the bowl, okay? I just squeeze it in the bowl. And I just put it in there, okay? Beautiful, beautiful purple sea moss. Wow. Yeah, guys, so this is what I need. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Granny on the go got her sea moss now. Hey, I'm so excited about the sea moss, guys. I'm so excited. And this water is just turning real cloudy already because you have to clean your sea moss, okay? You can't just put this stuff in a blender and you can't just take it like that, okay? This stuff is grown in the waters, underwater, okay? So we have to make sure it's clean. Guys, can you see the color of that water? It's kind of dirty now. Yeah, because it's been underwater. And I'm gonna show you how it's going to expand. This little bit that I used, I'm gonna show you how it expands, okay? We'll check back in 24 hours tomorrow, okay? Because I'm gonna let it sit overnight and I'm gonna let it do its thing, okay? I'm gonna let it sit and do its thing. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna check back in. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks, okay? And when I post it, I'm gonna post up some information about Chondrus crispus, purple sea moss from St. Lucia, okay? I love it, okay? So again, check back in with me tomorrow. We're gonna follow up, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to continue making it. Once you let it soak 24 hours, get all that stuff out of it, okay? We'll come back, I'll show you how it expanded. We'll rinse it off again. Always fresh spring water, okay? We'll rinse it off again, and then we'll blend it, and then we'll put it in a jar, okay? All right, for now, thank you guys for watching. And remember to leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Because Granny on the go. We're not going anywhere right now, but we're gonna make some sea moss, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how I make my sea moss, okay? All right, check in again. Until next time, always remember, good vibes, okay? And enjoy your life, guys. Tomorrow's not promised to us, okay? So we have to make sure we're doing the right thing and live a good life, okay? Especially if you're retired. Live a good life, okay? And make sure you take care of your bodies, okay? Because our bodies are our temples, right? So we have to make sure we're putting the right things in them, okay? All right? Peace and love until I check back in. Hey, hey, hey! Check in, my beautiful people. It's Granny on the go, checking back in. Okay, it's been 24 hours, guys. And this is what the sea moss is looking like. Can you guys see that? Let me put a closer up on here so you guys can see what it looks like. See how it's expanded? That's what sea moss does, okay? So it expands, and look how milky the water is. And what I did do, I had to change bowls because it was just spreading out of the other little bowl that I had it in, okay? So We're gonna keep on from yesterday, alrighty? So it's been over 24 hours, guys, and my sea moss is ready. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in a bowl, okay? Pour it out in the sink, in a bowl, as you can see, okay? Pour it out in the bowl, in the sink, and I'm going to pour spring water over it, okay? I'm gonna pour some spring water over it, okay? Yeah, pour some good spring water. You can use natural water, you can use regular water too. But I just decided I love spring water, so that's what I use, spring water, okay? So, let it drain out a little bit. Then what I do is I have my scissors and I start cutting it up, okay? So I'm gonna cut it up, then I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Okay guys, so this is what it looks like all cut up. It's real fine. This is what it's supposed to look like, okay? All fine. Therefore, once you cut it all up, you should just be able to just see it, just no chunks in it. It should look very smooth and purple, okay? And this is what it should look like, okay? This is your purple sea moss, okay? So what I'm going to do, I have my blender right here, okay? I'm going to take a handful, put it inside the blender. Tablespoon, because you want it to be, you don't want any chunks in it, okay? You want it nice and smooth, just like that, okay? So you could just take it, pour it right in a jar. And that is your sea moss, guys. Okay? And typically what I do in the morning, I just take a teaspoon, okay? See how it tastes. It's not a real sweet taste to it. It's sea moss, okay? From the sea, but it feels good. Once it gets in your body, guys, you will notice it, trust me. You get enough in your system, you'll notice it helps with your digestive system. It helps with your sinus congestions. It gives you energy. And it's like all the minerals that our bodies need to be more than what it's supposed to be, right? Because we want it to our optimal level.